All right, YouTube. This video here, I'm excited for. I'm already proud of it, and I haven't even posted it yet. This right here is what it is. You want to debate me on how far away the moon is, you know, because they tell us that the moon is 24,000 miles away, or, oh, the sun is 93 million miles away. You know, you ballers and globeheads need to understand that I know all that BS as well, too. I just flat out deny it. You hear that? I understand all the evidence that you bring forth. I deny it. The best evidence of our flat world, flat out, is water. Okay? The laws and physics and science of water. All right? There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true, and the other is to refuse and accept what is true. Okay? And in life, you only know what you're taught, you only know what you're shown. But like I always say, trust no man, test and prove all things, question everything, and know that truth is stranger than fiction. All right? Now I'm going to probably play 3 videos, and I'm going to go through with some screenshots. These are some memes. I enjoy memes. They get to the point. A lot of people don't like them, but I like them because there is what there is. There's truth in memes. For my people that know the world's flat, go ahead and take some screenshots of these memes and have them in your own files because they're just fun to have. So, but there's some that I made, and there's some that I discovered. You know, just as Christopher Columbus discovered America, I discovered these memes. I didn't steal them. I discovered them. So, the atmosphere, okay? Before you even look over the water, you need to understand how the atmosphere works. On a foggy day, you don't see very far because the fog is affecting your vision. That's the atmosphere. It's because the air would be colder than the ground, or the ground could be warmer than the air. It's, you know, look into the way the atmosphere works to understand why some days you can see 3 miles, and some days you can only see a mile, a football field in front of you, you know, 60 yards, 100 yards. Sometimes it varies on the atmosphere, okay? This is a picture of the Chicago skyline from Michigan. Again, this is something you can research for yourself as well. Right now, hit pause. Go get yourself a pad and a paper and write down some things. And everything I tell you, fact check it. Look into it for yourself. Don't believe me. This is something you need to find yourself, because there's a bigger, deeper meaning than what I even need to get into, because the whole world is messed up. And flat earth is just fun. And it's so crazy how fun it is because water alone proves it's flat. Okay? We're spinning and all that BS. Again, water alone proves it. And I'm not here to debate any other BS other than the laws of water. And education. This is how education used to be back in the days. And this is how it is now. That's something you got to think about. Right now, I'm a grown man. I'm 41 years old. If I decide I want to be a dog or a baby, or if I want to have a sex change and become a woman, I have the right to do that and still raise my kids? That's messed up. You don't see that neither? That is messed up. That's where our world is going. We are ruled against principalities and power in high places, which is the government. The government controls the education system. You don't believe that? Look into it. It's fact. Teachers, we'll get in some other things. Did you know that water, look at this. That's how the water system works. Noah was a theory. That's proven. There's a guy called Mud Fossil University. Go check out his YouTube channel. He's not a baller. No, he's not a baller. But again, Mud Fossil University. If you want to learn about giants and how the flood went down and how our whole world is there's giants all over the world. Dragons. Again, Mud Fossil University. And you guys obviously don't know how green screen works. And again, look at that flat horizon. It's in his helmet. It's in the back. And again, these memes I have are not just straight up made, okay? I've screenshot them. Some of them you're going to see they straight come from NASA, all right? I'm not just That's the Freemason stuff. That's something totally different. That's a totally different day, but as above, so below. You know, you got this pyramid that's on our dollar bill for a reason. Look into the Freemasons, and then you'll understand all that more. But again, I'm not getting into this because this is way deeper than what you can handle. If you can't see the laws and science of water, you'll never understand this. You got to understand what a ball is. Do you understand? Ball and circle are totally different. Okay? Circle, definition, ball. Okay? So for you Bible believers that, well, it's a circle, it's a ball. No, they're different things. And when they wrote the Bible, I'm pretty sure, you know, they knew the difference between a ball and a circle, as we do today. Okay, here's some NASA evidence. Again, yeah, straight line, great. Yeah, yay. And we want to see a curved one from NASA? Same deal. I mean, look, there's a curvature of the Earth, guys. See it right there? Oh, curvature. But you guys won't talk about this picture. Look at that straight line. Okay? Where's your evidence from NASA? Again, you can go find this at NASA's deal. This is on NASA's website on YouTube. In their little cockpit. And again, you really think they went into space? I mean, it's oh, again, the moon landings are something else. It's fun. Right here, you're looking, but can you even see? That's what water does, the surface of the water. And that's what I'm arguing here, is the top surface of the water. It don't curve. Take a screenshot. This is something good to have for your notes. Oh, look, there's a bridge. People keep talking, what about bridges? Ugh. You even know what this is? That right there? That symbol is? True stranger than fiction. On the television, get it? Vision. In schools, they used to have, you know, God in school. Used to pray the flag and used to pray every morning, but they straight up took God out of school because creation. Because everything's from the Big Bang. They don't want you believing in a creator. You have to have a painter to make a painting, you know. Oh, I better tell you what this is. That's called the golden ratio. So make that in your notes. The golden ratio. Look that up and try to see where it's at and what it does. A lot of things are built with the golden ratio. A lot of our government buildings are built up upon that. Look into it. Again, just another fun little meme here. Again, there's water. It shouldn't be there. It's called sea level for a good reason. Not sea flat or nothing like that. Sea level. And I'm in Michigan. I'm 600 feet above sea level. When you go to Florida, you're down to 400 feet above sea level. Lake Michigan water feeds in down there. Meanwhile, on the other side of the globe, but again, there's no pictures or evidence of that going down because it don't happen. It's all about perspective and how you see it. And yeah, it's sinking, right? Just like that guy going down the field, he's sinking, right? I got a video that I'm proving on that as well right now. Again, like I said, I looked at the math. I used to be a baller. I thought we're living on a spinning ball. The math makes sense. But when you bring it to your reality, it is far from the truth. It's just not what it does. Oh crap, I better go back. Yep, and point out the But there's balls right there. Look at all the balls of water. See, that proves it's a curve. Okay, that little bit proves you're living on a spinning ball. A drop of water is going to be evidence that you believe you're living on a spinning ball. There's no helping you. Get ready for the chip. Get ready for the New World government. Because you just can't see it. And again, this is the math. You can straight up Google this stuff and figure out the math and do your own geometry. Because I did. I had to. And looking at that guy, Wernher von Braun. He's the creator of NASA. Do you even know how NASA was started and founded? Probably not. After World War II, the German Nazis came over. Somehow we won the war and we captured all those 200 German Nazis and brought them over and started NASA and DARPA. And those same German Nazis, every day they hung the 5 slowest Jews. They hung them out in front of everyone to make sure that the workers would work harder for them so they wouldn't get hung the next day. Again, fun fact, but don't believe me. That's what they want you to believe. And there's no evidence of it other than CGI. And that's all the evidence you need right there. I think that's pretty cool. So if anybody, you can measure time that way. This was old technology, old stuff they did back in the day. Found that pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't come from no monkey. I have a creator. And there's no evidence of it. Oh, but I've seen the curve. I've been in an airplane. Yeah, me too. And that's why you see a curve. Next time you get in a plane, look out your window. You see curvature before you even get in the air. All right. This one, the United Nations started in America. Here. All right. See their map and their symbol? Where did they get that from? They just think of that out of thin air? The UN did? No, they didn't. Because they know. That's the Gleason map. Look into that map and understand it. That map was before the United Nations. Aw, that's just a coincidence, right? Come on, man. And how high do you got to be to see the curvature? How high? Look into it. How high do you need to be to see the curvature of the Earth? Here's your model. It doesn't hold water. Okay? Show me a model of where your world is holding water. Oh, you want to see my model? I got a model for you. It's going to be a great video at the end of this video. Is going to be attached. I'll play a video at the end, and it's a great, great model of a flat Earth working. That's why. Like I said, the math is there. But our nature don't do that. Watch amateur rockets. There's an amateur on YouTube called the Goldfast rocket. They've hit the dome. Yeah, they've got a rocket. It's called the Goldfast rocket. Write that down. YouTube it. They're amateurs, and they hit the dome. But again, NASA will show you curvature. Amateurs don't. And again, it's a weather balloon, not a rocket. Man, I should have one of the Felix Bargonder, or yeah, whatever his name is, the dude with the Red Bull jump. He jumped out of a balloon. He did not. He was at the edge of space, and he jumped out of a balloon, not a rocket. Look into that, the Red Bull jump. This guy, I can't remember his channel, but this is called the Black Swan. It's another one to look into. You know, these are oil rigs that are out on the platform, and 9 miles out from shore, and the other one was 6 miles out from shore, and no curvature. Again, here's the math for it. It's 6,666. I love how it's hidden in plain sight. Oh my gosh, I just pray to my Father in heaven to thank you for giving me the eyes to see, because it's unreal. And your science is a religion. Science is a religion. We can lead a sheep to the water, but you can't make them see its level. And look at that reflection. How is that possible? It's flat. Where's curve? If you look hard enough, you will come back. That is for sure, because that's what happened to me. It is what it is. It is what it is. Again, back to the ball thing. Earth is round. Which one's round? What you gonna go with? And Neil deGrasse Tyson will tell you it's more oblate. It's actually pear-shaped. But every image I've seen, it's a ball. Yep. What's the difference between ice, steam, and water? The temperature. They're the same. It's just a temperature. See the ice wall in the background even? Or cliff or something? It's a cliff. It's UK. I see it now. I'm reading it. But yeah, it's not there, guys. That curvature is not there. Look how beautiful that picture is. Mountains are just off that beautiful water reflecting as a mirror. And that's what's wrong with the flat earth. It takes out everything. It changes the whole world. Your whole world changes when you wake up. That's a fact. That is a fact. Here's your proofs. Like I said, you can blah, 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 numbers and all this and that, and then you can, that's all you need is just physical seeing it, you know? You can even see the water down there in the bottom on top. Just, it is what it is. But again, like I said, look at other amateur balloons. Just type in YouTube, amateur balloons. Said, here's your boy Neil. There's a curve, but you can't see it. There's a spin, but you can't feel it. And gravity. I love gravity. Oh my gosh, because how do you measure gravity? Can you smell it? Can you taste it? Can you measure with it? No, you just predict with it. Yeah. Yeah. Gravity's ridiculous. So the sun goes around, you know, it leaves hot spots on your earth, on your flat earth. That's what it goes on right here. As your seasons change, you know, the gets hotter up north, colder in the south, and then vice versa when it's winter and summer in other areas. Versus a moon on a 15-degree tilt spinning, you know, and sun rays coming in on one angle. It just don't make sense. Don't make sense. So this is what you people believe right here. All that crap is up there. Part of the Gleason map again. There's an ice wall on the outside of it. And here we go. So I live in Michigan, and you got this Mississippi River here. Yeah. It's just, it don't work on a ball. Show me your ball model of water on it, spinning, and everything working normal. Yeah, that's another fun one. When ships disappear and they go out over me. Like I got videos where they're going out in front of me. But you still have, you know, your left or right. And when you're looking straight out in front of you, you have a 180-degree angle, peripheral vision. So you know what I'm saying? When you put your hands out in front of you, you can wiggle them and you still see. You have peripheral vision view. You have a 180-degree angle. You don't see two angles in front of you. You have a 180-degree angle view. There you go. Take a screenshot of that one, guys. Another fun screenshot. Where's Curve at? Where's the start at? Oh, he's not high enough? But the math? 6 feet of curvature in 3 miles? You're telling me I'm not going to see 6 feet of curvature? Or 666 feet of curvature in 100 miles? I mean, this picture right here is over 100 miles. Where's curvature? Take a look in the Antarctica Peace Treaty. Again, the snake. Again, this is what's going on today with this freaking thing. You're about to get a shot. And that shot needle looks the same as a snake fang. But, you know, just coincidences. Just coincidences. Oh, and it split up 33 times. You know, why is that split up 33 different times? Again, just coincidences. Freemasons have nothing to do with it. You have no idea. It is what it is. This is how you should see the water right here. That's how you'd see it. And when I go to Lake Michigan, that's what I would see. Not so much, not that bad, to be honest with you. It wouldn't curve that bad, but you would see curvature. Oh yeah, this is a good one. That's a good one there. All right, screenshot this, pause the video, write these down, take a look into these. I have another one coming up as well too. That's a good one. But that Antarctica peace trees is good. Operation Paperclip, Operation High Jump, Operation Fishbowl. These are legit government operations. Project Bluebeam, legit government-controlled programs. A lot of the information is out there. It's hidden in plain sight. What? Kids yelling at me. So it was hard for me to get time to make a video. Alright. So yeah, it's a stupid drawing, but it is what it is, you know. Water curve, what does water do? You know, it's what the globe Earth shows, and then there's the facts.
Hey. Are you going inside?
All right. Screenshot that. It's a good one. I love this. Pseudoscience in your science. I mean, science of water. It's legit. And pseudoscience is what you believe in if you believe in the Ball model. There's no evidence of it. You can't test that theory of pseudoscience of the ball, of water sticking on a ball. You know, I got water line in each bottles. It's good. Another good screenshot. And moon landings, like I said, they're actors. Neil Armstrong has a star. Just a coincidence, right? Television. Public programming. It's hidden in plain sight. And like I said, here's just indoctrination. Research Freemasons. They swear an oath. A lot of astronauts, they come from the military. Military don't talk about their secrets. A lot of them don't. If you got some friends that are military, they don't talk about their stuff. More fun facts. Like I said, this is what your globers believe, but that don't happen. That's pseudoscience. That's fact right here. Screenshot. Screenshot. World's largest waterfall. Again, I got this straight from the source. So go right there to that source right there. Because again, I didn't believe it, and water's the best evidence. Another great screenshot. And again, this is not a meme. This is straight from the source. Straight from them. The water cycle, like I said, the atmosphere, the clouds. You breathe in 1% water. That's just how the system works. It's fact. Bodies of water. Bodies of water need a container. Yep. Yeah. Look at that trusty water bottle. That water line in that bottle. And if you spun that wheel, all that water is going to go to the outside. Stick to the outside. It won't stay in the center. Right there. Good old Gleason map. There's a nice wall. And a peace treaty there. No one can go there. Well, you can go there, but only certain areas. It's pretty crazy, too. If you go there, if you shit there, you have to literally take your shit back with you. They don't leave nothing there, period. You heard me right. If you went there and you shit in a bucket, you bring in that bucket back to the regular wherever you came from. Gleason map. Said, it is what it is. Again, guys, Google is still a controlled government deal, so there's half-truths in it, which sucks. That's what sucks about this whole researching out in it, is there's half-truths in it, so you gotta be able to read between the lines. Said it's easier for water to move around a rock than go through it, because it takes the easiest path of resistance. Yeah, look, it's funny here. Again, hidden truths. Water does not and can't curve around the earth. But due to gravity, what is gravity again? Look into the theory, relativity theory of gravity. It's a force. We can't feel it. We can't measure it. You can't taste it. You can't see it. Just like the COVID. More of the math curvature. Again, you can simply Google it and go right to their website. Get the numbers for it. And I love the 100 miles, the 6666. It's just hidden in plain sight. The devil is in the details. "10 miles, 66. Oh man, I've been saying 60 feet. I've been wrong. It's 66 feet in 10 miles. Well, I'm glad I was able to correct myself. See, I learned something new today. I was wrong by 6 feet. Pretty much 7 feet. Here's pseudoscience. Definition of pseudoscience. Definition of science. Nature world through observable experiment and repeatable. You gotta be able to repeat it. All right, get you a video. All right, it's gonna get stupid here for a minute. All right, you want a model? Here's kind of a model. How the sun works and going around, but again, I'm not getting into that. This is mainly water. This is for my people who already know the Earth's flat, or that are more questioning, more eye-opening. Look into the biggest hole that's dug. How do they know it's in the middle of the Earth when the farthest we've been down is 7.6, 8 miles or whatever, you know? Look into that. I believe that was done in, oh man, I think it was Germany. Yeah, I think it was Germany that did that. Oh, I love Don Pennant. Don Pennant is that guy right there. He's my favorite astronaut. Oh, he's such an ass, and he's not. Elon Musk, this is with Jerusalem. Jerusalem landed on the moon. Oh, that's a quote from him, especially when his car, I should have had that too, when his car was by the moon, he says you could tell it's real because it looks so fake. We have way better CGI than that. Again, there's a red pill, blue pill. Try to free your mind, Neil. You gotta wake up and come out of the matrix, Neil. That's biblical right there. That's how the Bible describes it. The beginning book of Genesis is you know, God thought it was important. It was the first chapter. first sentence was the world and how it was created. He said nothing about how he got a rock and threw it as hard as he could and it is just flying through space. It sounds nothing like what they tell us. Again, the same people pushing evolution are the same people pushing space. The Vatican Roman Church. Look into them. Screenshot. Read it up. Get more of that Chicago. Again, if we were spinning, flying through space, that's what our stars would look like. We'd see a new star every day. But no, we see the same stars. You saw the Little Dipper last night. You're going to see it again tonight. 10 days from now, you're going to see the Little Dipper again. Because we're not flying through space. And again, I can't test any of that, right? All I can look up and see with my own eyes what I can see. I'm not trusting man. Oh, there's another going here. Yeah, autopilots. Pilots have to land the planes. But for some reason, if they're flying machines out to Mars or the moon, they land by themselves. They got autopilot on them. Yeah, roger that. This is Silver Lake, Michigan. That's where I love going to the sand dunes. I got a video there, and this is above it. That's the stretch there. But yeah, you know, Lake Michigan. That's Michigan and Silver Lake. Right here behind it is Silver Lake. That little lake is Silver Lake, and then Lake Michigan and the sand dunes. I don't trust the government. Well, will you trust NASA? There we go. Screenshot. Pause it. Write those down. Something to look into. There we go. That heliocentric model. Earth is still. The sky moves. We don't. CGI. Green screen. Just like the movies. Gyroscope. Look how that works. Climate change. We don't need to get into that. Again, all the balls that they tell us they were looking at. Every single one is CGI or Photoshop. NASA admits it. There's the Chicago part. Yep. It's like right there. From there to there. Joshua Wicki took that picture and 60 miles away. Where's that curvature? Gotta let it go. Water don't curve. Operation Paperclip. Take a look into that. Nice laser experiment. Lasers don't curve. Military use it. They'll do a laser thing for over 100 miles. The longest photograph, I believe, is like 120 miles too, I believe. This is what he said back then. But again, it's on mainstream, so it must be real, right? Yep. You fought for those cartoons. Again, Earth is that big, and that sun's that big. For sure. Yep, just coincidences. Devil's in the details. Read that one closely. And that's a fact right there. The blind will lead the blind. That's what you ballers do. Ah! But it's in my classroom. Yeah, it is. It's hilarious. But again, I was asleep at one time. Yeah. All that satellite's going on. All that's going down, huh? That's me right there. We used to be that. Like I said, every flat earther, we were all globe heads. We all went through the same doctrinational program as kids. I won't even get into that. That's crazy math that, yeah, you guys ain't gonna understand. For sure. You ballers, my globe, my flatheads know. Oh, that's a nice Ferrari. Oh, I should have showed you guys a picture of my Tesla I got. Just a coincidence, right? Again, these are things that people don't think about. The human nature is just a trusting individuals. We just blindly just trust upon faith. When you think you know the answer on something, you're firm on it. You think you know, you think you have the fact. No one's open-minded anymore. So these are pictures they took, but none of them match each other. How many worlds do we have? I thought we all lived on the same world. Getting too big? I'm only going over 200 memes here. I legit have over, I'll say 2,000. I could probably do a YouTube video just on memes, which this pretty much is, other than I got some great video. My video's coming up. For sure. Oh, asteroids. There we go. That's the Elon car on the bottom. He sent that into space. It's ridiculous. Again, you get your own telescope and you look out. You can see Saturn. You can see a ring, but that's what it looks like, guys. It don't look like a cartoon picture. And you look at stars or flashing lights. This is how all the other religions seen their world. You know, a closed system. But NASA, on the other hand, says they're the only. NASA's the only people that, you know, that, again, it didn't start from NASA. Okay, you know, you're right. It started from the Vatican Roman Church, and that's where the heliocentric model came from. But all the other religions thought we lived in a closed system and we had a creator. They're governing your mind. We ain't got no curvature. Screenshot. I'm gonna try to speed it up here. Bill Nye. Can't fix stupid. Again, developers, look into these guys. This is how I started brainwashing you from the very beginning. Before we even did a moon race, this is the images they were putting out. Before we even went to the moon, they were already telling you all that. Who took the picture? I thought this was funny. I didn't think about this till I saw it. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're right. First moon landing. Yeah, who took it? Chicago skyline again. Oh, this is me doing a water deal, but I'm not doing these ones. Oh. Pseudoscience. Aliens aren't real. What, 15 years ago they said they weren't real, and now they're saying they are? Yeah, beautiful mirror reflection off that water. See that? Again, I got these videos and other videos. See that? That's the Felix Bargonder jump. Whatever his name is, the Red Bull jump. Go look into that. And again, he jumped out of a balloon. I'm not showing you that one. Richard Emerald Bird. Look into that. More of that Apollo. Love it. Okay, that's what they tell you, right? Air Force One. Take a look at this guy. I like this thing. This is pretty cool. Research that thing. That's where it's at. You can YouTube video on it. Again, hidden in plain sight. Like airplane window. Alright, getting close to my videos. Alright, here we go. Watch this video here, guys.
Curvature, huh? So you're gonna tell me I just took this big walk over the curve and I didn't even notice it? See those people walking down there? The dude sitting on a bucket. And you're gonna tell me that I just walked the curve? I just walked over the curb and didn't even know it. Really? Because of the atmosphere right now?
Yeah. Alright, save time to go to another video here.
It's sinking. That sailboat is sinking. Boom. Better call the lifeguard. Where'd that sailboat go? It's over the curve. Oh, it's back. There's that fisherman. But again, that sailboat. Is disappearing.
You know what I'm saying, guys? Like I said, I'm gonna try to speed it up here. This video is probably way too long. Look at the horizon line. So this is from the Go Fast rocket. You can go check that out. Then here comes my best evidence. I saved it for last. Here's the best flat earth model, okay? Hopefully you can learn something about this video. And this is what it all came down to. I made this whole video for this one video. Enjoy.
We're here in the San Francisco Bay Model Visitor Center, where you have a chance to see the only operational hydraulic working model in the United States today. The primary purpose in building the model was to test the John Reber plan. John Reber wanted to dam the bay. He wanted to build 2 freshwater reservoirs by constructing 2 large dams, one where the Bay Bridge is and one where the San Rafael Richmond Bridge is. After the construction of the Bay model from 54 to 57 and all the tests of his theory and his idea, it was summarily rejected. Fortunate for all of us, or we probably wouldn't have a San Francisco Bay today. After the construction of the model, it was used as a scientific operational research test facility from 1954 until January of 2000. Scientists could predict impacts on oil spills, major storms, but mostly the impact of man-made projects on any part of the shoreline. The San Francisco Bay model represents about 1,600 square miles of land and water resources, about 70 miles inland from the coast of California. The Pacific Ocean is built all on sand, but the entire rest of the model and the delta are built out of concrete slabs. There's about 286 of them. They're 12-foot squares. They weigh about 7 tons each, and they're all elevated about 30 to 38 inches up off of the floor. We have 2 supercomputers and also a lot of very sophisticated technology in a little facility called the Tide Hut. Every morning when we turn on the computer, it takes about 20 to 21 minutes to flood the entire model and the delta with about 135,000 gallons of water. At the end of the day at 4 o'clock when we close to the public, we close the system down, all the water drains back into the sump tank. You'll see throughout the model there's about 250,000 copper tabs. They're embedded in the concrete, and their primary purpose is to help provide frictional resistance to help create the right tides and currents. There's 3 specific criteria that are important in analyzing how the model is calibrated and how it operates. The horizontal scale of the model is 1,000 to 1. So for every 1,000 feet underneath the Golden Gate Bridge, 1 foot in the model. The vertical scale is 100 to 1. So for every 100 feet underneath the Golden Gate Bridge, 1 foot down in the model. But the most important factor is time. Now a lunar day is like 24 hours, 54 minutes, so many seconds. But in the Bay model, that happens every 14.9 minutes. So every 14.9 minutes in the Bay model, you have 2 high tides and 2 low tides. Mathematically, it's changing about every 3.78 minutes. The area of the Bay model, what we call the San Francisco Bay Model Delta area, is that it represents about 1,600 square miles. It's about the size of the state of Rhode Island. When you're standing on our observation deck looking down at the Bay model, it's about the same as flying in an aircraft above the city of San Francisco at an altitude of about 10 to 12,000 feet looking down at the bay.
Huh. If you don't understand that, there's no much more. If you don't understand what has happened there, then there's no help for you. Water don't curve. If you don't understand this, there's no helping you. You just stay on your spinning ball, okay, brother and sister?
We're here in the San Francisco Bay
'Cause it's flat.
Visitor Center.
Look at this.
Where you have a chance to
Where's the
see
curvature?
the only operational
This is to
hydraulic
scale.
working model in the United
This
States
is the
today.
best flat earth model you could find, okay? And it is what it is. Water is
John
the
Reaper
answer.
wanted to dam the bay. He wanted to build 2 freshwater reservoirs by constructing 2 large dams, one where the Bay Bridge is and one where the San Rafael Richmond Bridge is. After the construction of the Bay model from 54 to 57 and all the
Bay
tests
model.
of his theory and his idea, it was summarily rejected. Fortunate for all of us, or we probably wouldn't have a San Francisco Bay today.
Look at all that water. And you heard him say it to scale. What do you say, guys?
After the
1,000 to 1?
construction of the model, it was used as a scientific operational research test facility.
Scientific.
Until January of 2000. Scientists could predict impacts on oil spills, major storms, but mostly the impact of man-made projects on any part of the shore.
Look at that reflection there.
The San Francisco Bay model
Flat,
represents
level.
about 1,600 square miles of land and water resources, about 70 miles inland from the
70 miles inland.
The Pacific Ocean.
Where's the
is built
curve?
all on sand, but the entire rest of the model and
Where's the
delta
curve?
are built out of concrete slabs. There's about 286 of them. They're 12-foot squares. They weigh about 7 tons each, and they're all elevated about 30 to 38 inches up off of the floor.
Where's the curve? Where's the curve?
We have 2 supercomputers and also a lot of very sophisticated technology in a little facility called the Tide Hut. Every morning when we turn on the computer, it takes about 20 to 21 minutes to flood the entire model and the delta.
Oh, there's your curve.
5,000
There's your curve.
water.
That's what you
At the end of the day at
expect.
4 o'clock, we close to the public, we close the system down. All the water drains back into the sump tank.
Back into a container.
Throughout the model, there's about 250,000 copper tabs. They're embedded in the concrete, and their primary purpose is to help provide frictional resistance
For the tides.
to help create the right tides and currents.
Ain't that something, huh?
Specific criteria that are important in
There's no
analyzing how the
curvature.
model is calibrated and how it operates. The horizontal scale of the model is 1,000 to 1.
1,000 to 1.
1,000 feet underneath the Golden Gate Bridge, 1 foot in the model. The vertical scale is 100 to 1. So for every 100 feet underneath the Golden Gate Bridge, 1 foot down in the model. But the most important factor is time.
Time? No, the most impactful fact is it's flat.
54 minutes, so many seconds. But in the Bay model, that happens every 14.9 minutes. So every 14.9 minutes in the Bay model, you have high tides.
That's the best evidence right there.
Mathematically, it's changing about every 3.78.
Just saying. Because we ain't got no curvature. Oh. That's all I got to say about that, guys. Okay?
The area of the Bay model,
Y'all have a great day.
San Francisco Bay
Sorry
model,
the video was over an hour long.
So it represents about 1,600 square miles. It's about the size of the state of Rhode Island. When you're standing on our observation deck looking down at the Bay model,
Oh, I just love how flat it is.
same as
I love
flying an
water.
aircraft above
Y'all have a
the
great
city of
day.
San Francisco
God bless you.
at an altitude of
Oh.
10 to 12,000 feet. Looking
Even if you
down
are a
at the
baller.